it up. I don't hold for the last shot because I'm behind. I start penetrating the basket and try to get it to the big guy inside.
17 seconds to play. Down the lane. Layup good by Courtney Reese.
Good take.
Courtney Reese has scored 6 points, and they've all come here in the quarter. He's the young man who missed those 2 free throws a couple of moments ago. He made up for it there.
He's the one that's been breaking that defense of Batesville down low in the whole second half.
We'll take another timeout with 12:07 to play. It's 71 Harding, 70 Batesville on the IHSAA television network. Here we go. 12.7 to go. 1-point lead for Fort Wayne Harding.
I think this is smart. Harding's pressuring them, make them hurry things. And a turnover.
And he kicked it out of bounds. Matthew Robbins was dribbling and looking and just let it get off his foot.
Well, here comes the replay. You and I talked at halftime. Pressure them. Halftime, during the dead ball there. Timeout. To pressure them, force them into a turnover, or make them hurry. Even if Batesville had scored, that would have still given Harding time to get down and get a shot. That's a whole different scenario now.
Absolutely. A quick personal foul on Matthew Robbins, number 4 on him. Now, if he makes both free throws here again, and at the line is Essex, who has been very, very good up there, it's still a 1-possession ball game with 7:3 to play.
Here comes that look away for him,
Yep.
but I think that's a smart foul by Batesville. They still have 7 seconds, as you said, to get a shot.
Trey Essex has had a nice ball game today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I've got him for 22 points. And we'll get another timeout taken by Batesville. We're going to stay right here. They're going to set up what they want to do. A miss, they do this. A make, they do that. It's a 30-second timeout, by the way, taken by Harding instead. Now, you do the same thing, Dave Nicholson. If he makes or if he misses and they get the rebound, you get right in their face, right?
Right in their face. I don't let them have a 3 at any cost. The worst that Harding can come out of this thing is overtime. So I pressure them. If they get a 2-point basket, so be it. But also, in pressuring them, you make them zigzag, I call it, dribble back and forth horizontally, not let them go vertically down the floor. That's the key right here, to use up as much of that 7 seconds before they get in the front court.
Any chance that you might foul, let them go to the line and make the 2? Would you do that?
I would consider that. I tell you, for one reason, the rebounding strength of Harding.
Yes.
I would consider that, yes, if he makes this.
So this is a big free throw that changes your whole strategy here. It's up and it is gone. Now I would imagine another timeout, or will we?
It is.
Yep. And I think Harding called this one also.
They called it to set their defense. To set their defense.
All right, we'll take another break. Join us in second for the final 7.3 on the IHSAA television network. And what a day this has been. We've already crowned the single-A champion today with Attica coming from behind by 14 points to meet Blue River Valley, 64-62. And man, Dave, we got another one going right here.
If I'm Harding, I press full court. If I get a foul, so be it. I've got a 3-point lead. I've got rebounders. I'd make them use time, and they are pressing, as you can see, and I'd pressure them belly to belly. Make sure they don't get a 3-point shot.
They've got it inbounded to Josh Weigel.
I'd tighten up on him.
They've got it in the hands of Matthew Robbins. Robbins for 3. Off the mark, and that's your ball game. He got a good look at it.
Final score, Harding 73, Batesville 70.
Well, here's that replay, and Matthew Robbins faked, got a great look, as you said, Jerry. It just bounced off the rim. That's all you could do with that much time.
Robbins had 52 threes. He led the club coming into the game on 3 points made. It looks like Al Gooden is out right now with Chris Denari. Let's swing out on the court and get some comments from Al Gooden. Chris?
Coach Al Gooden, a native of Fort Wayne. You brought a state championship back to Fort Wayne.
Great. Hey, this is great. Hey, I'm overjoyed. Hey, my heart is pounding a mile a minute. But hey, I'm happy.
What did you tell your ball club down the stretch? Because it got tight there. In fact, Batesville took the lead.
We talk about mental toughness. That's why I talk about mental stuff. Staying tough mentally and keep playing the game.
What does this mean for your basketball program and for the city of Fort Wayne? It's been a long time.
I know everybody Fort Wayne. For our basketball program, this is great.
All right, Al Gooden, congratulations. Let's try to bring in Trey Essex. Trey, outstanding performance. You averaged a double-double on the year. Outstanding performance. What's it feel like?
I ain't got no words right now, man. This feels great. We've been working for this all year, and I'm just proud of my team, how we stepped up to adversity. They came back with a strong run at the end, and we had to play defense. One stop, that's what our motto. You got to play defense, and we came up with that one stop at the end.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, the Harding Hawks are the 2A state champion.
South side for the 3A title, and then Penn and Pike for the 4A championship. Let's go back over now to Scott and for the presentation of the 2A championship to Fort Wayne Harding.
Class 2A champion, Harding Hawks. Making the presentation on behalf of the IHSA, Mr. Mike Necessary from Winchester High School, and Mr. Joe Triboli from Mishawaka High School. First to Jeffrey King, Courtney Reese, David Tubbs, A.J. Gooden, Frank Baker, Kelvin Norfleet, Jason Thomas, J.T. Langston, Michael Howell, Adrian Green, Bobby Woodson, Trey Essex, Student Manager Brian Lowe, Student Manager Jamarcus King, Assistant Coach J.J. Foster, Assistant Principal Thelma Green, Student Manager Tony Gooden, Assistant Coach Bruce Stevens, Head Coach Al Gooden, Superintendent Dr. Jeff Abbott, Athletic Director Marty Farrell, and Principal Neil Brown III. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the presentation by the IHSA of the championship trophy to your Class 2A champion, Harding Hawks, to be made by Mike Blackburn of Northwestern High School.
And out on the floor, Kristen Arias standing by with the Batesville Bulldogs number 14, the Mental Attitude Award winner, Matthew Robbins. All right, Chris, thank you very much. A quick comment from you, Dave Nicholson, on these two games today. Just two terrific championship games.
From a fan standpoint, I don't know how you could ask for more. You had high school kids that laid everything they had on the line, and there was a good example right there with Matthew Robbins. What a class kid, and he said all you can do, basketball's only going to take you so far, but he tried to extend it to the state championship, did a wonderful job. Jacob Garvin, 30 points I had him for.
All right, our congratulations again to Attica Red Ramblers for their single A state championship, and to Fort Wayne Harding for the double A state championship. We'll take a break and come right back, and Bob Nagel will be with us to wrap things up from Conseco Fieldhouse on the LaCie Broadcasting IHSAA Television Network.
Good evening. It's been 27 years since the Fort Wayne school has brought home a state boys basketball championship.
And now that long dry spell is finally over. The Harding Hawks are the state champions in Class 2A. 21 Alive's Mark Wolf joins us now with all the exciting details. Mark?
Guys, this was the first trip to the championship game for Harding in school history, and it was definitely not easy. Last year, the Harding Hawks lost in the semi-state by just 1 point to eventual state champion Westview. This year, despite losing 6 seniors off last year's team, the Hawks weren't going to let this one get away from them. The Hawks started out strong. They actually led by 13 points at one point in the game. Trey Essex scored 23 points and set a 2A state finals record with 14 rebounds. But Jacob Garvin led the Bulldogs' comeback, scoring 30 points, also a 2A finals record. In the final seconds, Harding down by 1 when Courtney Reese drives for the layup. That gives Harding the lead. Harding now leading by 3 with time running out. Batesville's last chance to tie it does not go in. Harding wins at 73-70, their first state title in school history. And of course, we'll have a lot more on this game coming up later in sports, including reaction from the players after the game, and they were very excited.
I wonder what they'll say.
Awesome. That is great.
After losing 6 seniors from last year, too.
Yes.
Wow.
Boy, congratulations.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. And Mark has some very good news for us. We've got a little bit of it, but you're going to expand on it for us.
Yeah, of course, the Harding Hawks playing for the 2A state championship today down in Indianapolis, and what a game it was. Went right down to the wire, and the Hawks are bringing home the hardware. All the highlights are next in sports.
Wow, what a finish.
Tell you what, it's one of those games you think you get all comfortable, and then all of a sudden you start to get nervous when it gets near the end. The 27-year wait for a Fort Wayne boys basketball team to make it to the state finals came to an end today when the Harding Hawks took their shot at a 2A state title against Batesville. The Hawks had every reason to be excited about the game, looking for their first state title in school history. We start out early in the first quarter. David Tubbs is going to knock down the long jumper. He scored 12 points. Harding is up 18-15 after 1. Second quarter, Harding started to pull away. J.T. Langston taking it to the bank. 2 of his 11 points, capping a 9-0 run by Harding. Late in the first half, Trey Essex with one of his 2A state finals record 14 rebounds and the putback as he falls to the floor and is fouled. The three-point play the old-fashioned way, Harding up by 10 at the half. Second half, Essex again going inside. He scored 23 points in the game. Harding led by as many as 13 points. But Batesville came back, led by Jacob Garvin, scoring a 2A state finals record 30 points. Then with less than 15 seconds left, Harding down by 1 when Courtney Reese gets the layup, giving Harding the lead. Harding up 3 in the final seconds. Batesville's 3 to tie it is no good, and Harding celebrates their first state title in school history, winning 73-70. Senior Trey Essex was named the tournament MVP.
Right, we did something. We missed some layups and we missed some free throws down the stretch and gave Batesville a chance to get back in the game. But I give my kids credit. They hung in there and they hung tough and they got the thing taken care of.
It's great. It's a great feeling. I can't describe it. I'm exhausted right now. I mean, all the emotions just came out. I mean, I took the rebound and I ran. as fast as I could because I knew that might be my last rebound as far as organized basketball. But, I mean, everybody on the team played great. David played great defense and offense. I mean, we wanted to give our coach a state championship along with Harding and Fort Wayne.
I mean, last year we was 1 point away, so this year this is the way I wanted to go out my senior year.
It's like a dream right now. I'm pretty happy. Things happen that shouldn't have happened. You know, we made some mistakes. I made some personal mistakes, but now we're number 1. They can't take that from us.
And congratulations to the Hawks.
Well, Harding makes a good effort today.
Definitely. I mean, you can't win without a good effort, and Harding definitely put forth that effort today. The Harding Hawks have been waiting for this day ever since last year's semi-state when they lost by 1 point to eventual state champion Westview. Despite losing 6 seniors off that team, Harding made it to the state finals for the first time in school history. Coach Al Gooden and the Hawks hoping they had one more good game left in them. David Tubbs in the first quarter knocks down the long jumper. He scored 12 points and Harding's up 18-15 after 1. Second quarter, Harding starts to pull away. J.T. Langston taking it to the bank. 2 of his 11 points, capping a 9-0 run by Harding. Late in the first half, Trey Essex with one of his 2A state finals record 14 rebounds and the putback as he falls to the floor and gets fouled. The three-point play the old-fashioned way. Harding's up by 10 at the half. Second half, Essex again inside. He scored 23 points in the game. Harding led by as many as 13 points. but Batesville came back, led by Jacob Garvin, scoring a 2A state finals record 30 points. Then with less than 15 seconds left, Harding down by 1. Courtney Reese gets the lay-in, giving Harding the lead. Harding up 3 in the final seconds. Batesville's 3 to tie it is no good. Harding celebrates their first state title in school history, winning 73-70. Senior Trey Essex was named the tournament MVP.
Right, we did some things. We missed some layups and we missed some free throws down the stretch and gave Batesville a chance to get back in the game. But I give my kids credit. They hung in there and they hung tough and they got the thing taken care of.
It's great. It's a great feeling. I can't describe it. I'm exhausted right now. I mean, all the emotions just came out. I mean, I took the rebound and I ran. I ran as fast as I could because I knew that might be my last rebound as far as organized basketball. But, I mean, everybody on the team played great. David played great defense and offense. I mean, we wanted to give our coach a state championship along with Harding and Fort Wayne.
I mean, last year we was 1 point away, so this year this is the way I wanted to go out my senior year.
It's like a dream right now. I'm pretty happy. Things happen that shouldn't have happened. You know, we made some mistakes. I made some personal mistakes. But now, we're number 1. They can't take that from us.
It took 27 years for a Summit Athletic Conference school to bring a boys' state basketball championship back to Fort Wayne, and the wait seems to have been well worth it.
I don't think it still haven't sunk in yet. I still feel like we haven't won the state championship yet, but now it's starting to come to me now. So
yeah, we worked hard too with them, and so for them to win, we just felt really good. It's a feeling unexplainable.
Before Saturday's win over Batesville, the Harding Hawks had never won a state championship in boys basketball. That long wait also came to an end.
It's just such a great feeling right now, you know, that we are number 1 in the state. You are number 1 in the state. You are the best in the state of Indiana.
This season was a lot of long, hard work for the Harding Hawks to come away with this trophy. Staff members here hope they remember every minute of it.
You know, we think we'll never forget, but you need to like implant it in your brain, and it's a special moment.
If the energy level at Paul Harding High School is any indication, players, students, and faculty alike will remember this triumph for a long time. Michael Morrissey, 21 Alive News.
The excitement still hasn't worn off at Harding High School, and it probably won't wear off for quite a while. Saturday afternoon, the Hawks won their first boys basketball state title in school history, and this morning the whole school gathered at the gym at Harding High School to share in that celebration. The Hawks beat Batesville for the Class 2A state title, giving the city of Fort Wayne its first boys basketball title in 27 years.
I cannot put it in words. You know, it's just such a great feeling right now, you know, that we are number 1 in the state. You are number 1 in the state. You are the best in the state of Indiana. You know, that's just great. I cannot put that in words.
So I say the mission is complete. My book isn't closed yet. I still got college to go to. But, I mean, Harding can come back and win another one next year. I have total faith in them next year. I think they can add another chapter to this book.